Hey everybody, WhySoWookie here. In this video, we're going to go through the new PUBG Animation refresh that's coming soon to the game. Hopefully you enjoy this video. If you do, consider liking and subscribing to see more. So recently, PUBG's detailed a lot of improvements that are coming to the game, and we recently also covered the updates and enhancements that are coming to the next generation consoles, and a link to that one will be at the top of the screen now. So if you've not already seen that one, you can check that out and see the updates that are coming down the road for that. But today we're going to take a look at the animation refresh that's currently coming, and this is what PUBG have to say. Today we're showing off the animation refresh coming soon to PUBG Battlegrounds. We wanted to take the current animations and infuse them with the desperate struggle for survival that PUBG has become known for. The goal is that the intensity and tension that a player feels in every match is also reflected through their avatar. We understand that long-time players who are already familiar with the existing character animations and movements might be concerned about adapting to new ones. However, no timings have been altered during this process, and the weapon handling should feel exactly the same. It's more like a fresh of coat paint on the trusty Dacia. It looks new, but handles just like you remember. So that's good. So it's more about visual improvements opposed to changing the way that the actual game feels, which can only be a good thing really. The better, the more realistic it looks and feels in terms of character animations, it is going to be good. So the first one that we take a look at here is the Fpp motion refresh. Now in this, first you see the MP5 full auto spraying, and it does kick differently on the refreshed version of it. If you notice, it kicks far more on the refreshed version than it is on the legacy. But like I said, the recoil shouldn't have been changed. The reload animation is as well is more in the screen, and it looks pretty good. On the K9, again, when he shoots the K9 shot, when the reticle jumps up and it looks different as well. And again, the reload in the clip is different there. And then when he's running here with the pistol, you get far more of the pistol on the screen when he's running there. And again, so it's just going to keep it more forward and up front for you. They said previously most of the action when handling or reloading weapons happened off screen. Reloading a gun allows players better see the weapons they have skins for, which is pretty good because we all like unlocking skins. And I've been working hard to customise, so we've made more parts of it visible on the screen. Furthermore, we changed the character movements to be more aggressive to make them feel more substantial, which is good. As mentioned in the weapon animation, most of the character's actions were happening off the screen when running with weapon. Now the weapon's position has been raised to make it more visible when running, as we pointed out with the pistol. In addition, more intensity has been added to the weapon movement, which I think is more satisfying. And to be honest, I agree. A lot of the changes are very subtle, but they have a more meaty feeling to it, which is nice. Next, we'll take a look at the TPP motion. And again, a lot of this kind of feels like it's about the camera sway. So as he's walking forward here, the camera sways differently. It's less motion blurry than it is on the refresh one, and it's pretty good. Again, when you zoom in, your character's in a slightly different position. It seems to take up more of the screen there. When you're looking over the shoulder, and when they bring out the grenade again and run in on the left hand, the refresh one, it just seems to have better motion for me. But this is what they say on the changes made in TPP. Run, walk, start and stop. The previous character movement was generally stable and consistent, but without a convincing transfer of weight to speed. In other words, we had room to add some realistic movements. So we added more weight to the character actions and made them more visible when changing speed. So again, your character is going to feel more weighted and more like a real avatar, if you will. They also say melee attacks. Prior to the update, melee attacks had some jitter and were evenly timed. We tried to make it more seamless and natural, and we think that helps make the action look and feel more powerful. So these are some nice changes that are coming to the game soon. They haven't popped a date on it yet, but I imagine we'd see this sometime in Season 18, because the animations look pretty ready, to be honest. But yeah, that's it for the animation refresh coming soon. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider liking and subscribing to see more. Wookie out.